You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the New One Live. You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the New One Live. You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the New One Live. You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the New One Live.
So I was jerking off to Locked and Loaded Latinos the other day and got to thinking, you know, America's in a bad way right now.
You think?
Yeah, and I started to think about
Did you
how to
just come
solve
up
it.
with this, or was this just a sudden revelation? All things considered. I mean,
Mid-
Jesus fucking Christ!
About mid-cum, I realized, there's a problem in America today. Fuck. How does who you fuck consider itself as a civil, or how can you consider that a civil right?
Telling you, it's not about that. It's about getting attention.
Like, I like to put the fucking top half of a girl's body in the trash can and call her fucking a grouch while I'm hitting it from behind. Should I get a flag made for me? Should I have a parade for people who like to fucking dunk their girls' heads in trash cans and stuff their upper bodies in there and fucking fuck them and call them a grouch?
Probably in my mid-20s to 30s, of the number of girls that I went to school with got fucked by the was appalling.
Got fucked by their what? You broke up.
Their dad.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Dumb
I'll bet
motherfuckers.
you the ones that I knew here in town that it happened to her, they said it happened, was probably somewhere between 25 and 30. And I'm like, every one of those sick bastards are killed very fucking slowly and painful.
Yeah, telling on their dads like that. Mad Sexy kind of brought it to my attention in an indirect way. I don't even know if that's what he was going for or not. Well, I noticed on the comment that it was like, Jimmy, we love you, buddy, or something, or we love you, homie, or something like that. And I kind of thought about it, and I was like, oh shit, I let out that fucking little sad fucking song, and then the title of the show is, if you're reading this, we're already dead. And yeah, so like people may have thought that I killed myself or something, like from the title and the Stay or Go song. So sorry if anybody got a mixed message like that. And I promise you, yeah, fuck them.
We know better. We couldn't get that fucking lucky.
Well, yeah, and then besides the point, like in all seriousness here, we joke around about suicide a lot, and we joke around about a lot of taboo shit, but we joke around about suicide a lot, and in all seriousness, if I ever had the like feeling or whatever that I wanted to kill myself, it would be live on this show. I would. I would. Can we set up a New Watch podcast chat acceptance group YouTube channel? Are you in? Get the fuck out of here. I will copyright strike you motherfuckers so fast.
I don't give a shit. You can set up whatever the fuck you want as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, go ahead. Tony dares you. Herself in Texas, and the mother sues Academy.
Really?
Travis County, Texas. A Texas mother filed a civil lawsuit in Travis County against Academy Sports and Outdoors for selling a gun to her daughter July 2nd in Austin. The gun was subsequently used by the daughter in her suicide. Court documents said the daughter struggled with bipolar and general anxiety disorder. Academy never should have sold her the firearm and ammunition, given the condition in which she presented that Friday night, intending to purchase a firearm even after the store had closed, the lawsuit said. They reached out to Academy. The article will be updated if a statement is issued. They haven't released one.
Here, let me
Go ahead.
issue a statement for Academy. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid ass bitch. Should have babysit your kid better.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't we blame the parents in this instant, right?
No shit. You're the one that drove the bitch crazy enough to kill herself.
Yeah. The lawsuit, get this though, the lawsuit seeks more than $1 million according to the records. So this bitch's life was worth a lot, I guess. Court records said that the mother is suing for negligence, negligent hiring, training and supervision, negligent entrustment, and gross negligence.
You can tell that a fucking lawyer decided all that shit.
Yeah, like what can we get him on? Okay, this is a shot in the dark. This is another shot in the dark.
If we get enough stuff, maybe we'll convince him to settle out of court.
If you could pass the fucking, right now, as it stands, the whole mental health thing isn't a part. The ATF needs to get on that and make your mental health records part of your fucking federal criminal background records.
Well, that's it. Who does the actual background check to see that you're acceptable to own a gun?
Yeah.
Fucking feds do.
Yeah, the feds told me I could. ATF told me I could sell you this gun. So if they told me, I asked them with all your information, all your daughter's information, before I sold her this gun. They said, go ahead, sell her this gun. So I sold her this gun on behalf of Academy of Sports. But the ATF is the one that told me to fucking do it. So sue them, bitch. Ooh, one. He's in shock. It's just too bad he wasn't pointing at his fucking brain.
Or his balls.
Yeah, one or the other. Something to stop him from having children would have been optimal.
Yeah, he would have been number 3 on that list of those videos of guys who need not breed.
Saved the planet. He's a hero. Guy's a fucking hero. Let's see. I gotta go back to over here now. Guy's a fucking hero. Save the planet. Video share. Why is this? Oh, take this off. Get rid of this. Because I want another one now. There's the Kamala one. There's the guy. Idiots with guns say yes. This is kind of like the courting process of me and my wife. If it's showing on YouTube.
What are you thinking? We got our own fucking monitors assigned to watch us all the time we're on?
Yes. Alright, this one. This is like the courting process me and my wife went through.
Is you gonna have my baby? Say yes, or the next one gonna hit you.
Yes.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Say yes.
Where did you shoot that?
Is you gonna have my baby? Say yes, or the next one gonna hit you.
Yes.
Be quiet. Be
Hold
quiet.
on, where did you shoot it? Did you put a hole somewhere?
Is you gonna have my
Yes.
baby?
Stop pointing at me.
For you wake
Stop,
the for you wake the neighbors up. For you wake the neighbors up.
Like, where did you even?
Is you yo?
Yes. I said yes. I want to have
Oh my god. Yeah, I hate people. I don't like people anymore. They're kind of fucking dumb.
Stupid?
Yeah. Oh, here's the good one. This one's gonna get the show taken off the air today for sure. This is a guy shot in the ass trying to see if body armor works. If they are planning to arrest somebody, they're definitely gonna get you at your most uncomfortable, vulnerable moment. That's why the shit in Waco didn't make sense to me. That's why the shit in Ruby Ridge doesn't make sense to me. Why didn't you get these guys when they were at a diner? Why didn't you get them from when he was in transit from his white supremacy meetings to his house? Why did you have to kill the guy's entire fucking family except for his daughter? Did the baby live too? So two daughters, right? Lived?
3.
Oh, all three of the daughters lived. Okay.
All the son and the wife is the only ones that got killed.
Okay. Um, yeah, and that was
Um,
and the dog
of Ruby Ridge.
and the dog. Remember?
Yeah, well,
That's why the son got killed because the
yeah, 'cause
fucking Fed shot his fucking dog, and then he's like, "You bitch" or whatever, killed him back, like you're supposed to.
well, yeah, I had forgot about the dog part.
Yeah.
Why the hell wasn't that? Well, I guess he wasn't put on trial because he was dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then the little girl's like, "Oh, they can't tell on us. They're not credible witnesses." Yeah, that was the whole.
If you
But then
look at
Waco
any,
too. I mean, Waco, they pretty much took out an entire neighborhood or community, whatever you want to call it, when they could have
if
got
you
Koresh at a diner.
if you watch any of those documentaries about the Ruby Ridge thing, uh, that was done some years after, and
Yeah,
listen to that oldest daughter talk.
that was the one that I watched. I don't know if there's multiple ones with her in it, but I watched the one with the oldest daughter, the black hair. She had black hair.
Yeah,
Um, that that one was like I've seen three. That one is my favorite one because I feel like it's the most, actual accounts.
yeah, she didn't seem to be painting the picture near as much as others did.
The feds.
Yeah,
The shock on their face when they said that the wife was dead is just horrifying. You guys knew that you got a report. Your sniper reported back, got the bitch, or whatever that, you know what I mean? Target down. And then they were taunting him. They were calling out to his wife. After they shot his wife, they were fucking calling out to his wife to try and drive him crazy. What the fuck? To do some,
yeah,
so he could go out there and do some crazy shit and they could be justified.
yeah. That's it in a nutshell, I would say.
And then the same thing with Koresh. It couldn't just be a nice little quiet arrest of some guy that we suspect of maybe having a cult and maybe having a lot of fucking weaponry that he shouldn't have. That they have to go in there and destroy the whole fucking place and kill a whole bunch of people. The way they died were bad too. Bunch of women and kids dying in a bunker from suffocation.
I'll tell you what, when that went down, there was a lot of rumbling that Reno should have been prosecuted.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck! I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it was a little bit. I don't want to say scary because I would have been on the side that said she needed to be prosecuted, but still, it was a little bit strange.
What, the power that she had in that situation?
No,
That she didn't
the
get called
amount
up.
the amount of people that wanted her fucking crucified for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But that all went away. And I mean, and listen too, with that whole situation, do do you think that Clinton wasn't getting a play-by-play?
I don't know. I don't know. Clinton's
I'm pretty
ever.
sure that I'm pretty sure that the president of the United States at that time would be getting a play-by-play of what's going down with his agency.
I don't believe that his dick was ever limp long enough for them to reach his brain.
Uh, Plus, we know all them people that he killed when he was in Arkansas, so he don't give a fuck. This is like we're watching them, we're getting into da. Biden's ATF raids Amish dairy farmer, seizes firearm stash in potential rogue gun retailer bust. What? The Amish guy was a rogue gun retailer? Gun violence prevention coming out of the mouth of this mouth-breathing New York weasel. Gun prevention doesn't work, just makes shit worse. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what I'm saying, and I mean, that's pretty much the point that anybody says about the NFA Act or the FBI or the ATF agency. It's
Uh,
all it's all just fucking bullshit.
for this modern version of our government, it's not about gun violence, it's about control.
Right, but they're putting it under the guise of fucking we're trying to protect the people from gun violence.
That's so that people who don't keep up with shit in the middle think they're doing a good thing.
Yeah, we're saving children's lives right now by voting fucking yay for these AR-15s to get off the streets. Or we're saving fucking lives right now raiding this Amish village. Look, I watch A&E. Oh, excuse me. I know there's a such thing as an Amish mafia. I get that. But I mean, come on, man. How fucking the Amish people may have weird outlooks on life and weird religious shit going on and whatever the fuck, but I mean, can you be mad at them for trying to live the American dream? They want to go out, they want to be free, they want to do their own thing. I really can't be mad at them. And the way this shit has been seen in the media, I mean, since before I was gonna say since I was a kid, but shit, since you were a kid probably, fucking, I could see them twisting this to make the Amish guys look bad. Like just to go fuck with people that are being free. Like Ruby
Uh,
Ridge, hey, fuck you guys. I'm gonna go and do my own thing. Like Waco, hey, fuck you guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do my own thing, and I've got a whole community of people with me. Like fucking all these fucking instances. Like the bust you were telling me about that they fucking blamed communism. Paddler, Adler,
yeah,
whatever the fuck.
Palmer.
Palmer. Mm. I was playing Call of Duty earlier. Sorry. How do I fold the $20 bill to make the Twin Towers?
It looks like they just put a little kink in the fucking middle of it.
Okay, hold on. No, wait. First, this one is a shittier one, so I don't care about this one. I'll probably spend it. Fold it long ways. Second, fold the left-hand side like this. So like it's on an
Is it
angle.
worse that somebody actually did this in the first place, or that there's a video that's telling you how to fucking do it yourself?
Fold the right side of the bill. How did they see? How the fuck did they do this? This is the part that's. Oh, I did it! I did it, but I did it backwards. All right, hold on. Fold this side up. And then do the same thing to over here.
Did you get the Kennedy assassination backwards?
Holy shit, it's. It was LBJ! He's sitting there in the book depository with fucking Lee Harvey Oswald.
Well, tell us something we didn't already know.
If you fold the $1 bill, you can see the CIA giving Marilyn Monroe fucking pills. Yeah, I'll be goddamned, I got it, guys.
I don't know why he included your goddamn name in the first place.
I don't fucking care. How about that? Different question. Do you store ammo in cans or empty? Nobody say nothing about any goddamn reloading.
And cans are MTM type case, plastic cases after reloading.
Oh, I didn't finish the sentence. Gunmetal guy, delete that fucking comment and put another one down. You son of a bitch.
Jimmy doesn't reload, so he doesn't have the slightest fucking idea.
Yeah, after reloading, throw them in a fucking bag. Who gives a fuck?
Well, I started with the bag, and I realized that these things ain't worth the ship to stack up.
You never throw one plastic bag on top of another plastic bag. They work fine.
You got to pull every one of them out to find the fucking load you want. Whereas you can write these loads on the end of these fucking cardboard boxes.
Why, you don't got a magic marker to go with them fucking plastic bags and write 45 on one and 9 on the other one and fucking...
I don't have to write the fucking caliber, for Christ's sake. Like my 44 Magnum, for example, sitting right here on my desk. Says 50, 44 Magnum, 200 grain jacketed hollow point, 10.0 grains of tiger.
Can't put that on a bag?
You can put it on a bag, but you can't read it when that bag's in the fucking cabinet.
No, put a piece of tape on
When
the
there's
on the
8
side.
fucking bags on top of it.
Put a tape.
There ain't no
masking
goddamn
tape.
side of it.
Yeah, it is. Where do you
The
stack them
bag-
up on? The front side, you just put fucking a thin piece of tape and 10 millimeter tight group, fucking
You stack the
pubic
fucking bag, it
dickhead.
does like your fucking wad of slime and just melts down into a flat whatever the fuck it is.
Oh yeah, 'cause that's how hot it gets in there. The metal fucking melts. Lead melts. Or the
You know,
brass.
the
Or is
bag
it all?
collapses because there's nothing made out of cardboard to hold it up.
How's it gonna collapse? You vacuum seal the bag, and then you fucking throw it in there on top of the other bags, and nothing bad's gonna ever happen to none of them bags.
How would vacuum seal ammo?
Why wouldn't you?
There's 244 Magnums sitting on my desk, thank you. Not to mention 100 rounds of ammo plus the 6 speed loaders and 6 boxes of 30-06.
That's cool. Did you come yet? Can we move on? Yeah. Oh yeah, the flag thing too. Yeah, the guy in the UK arrested for retweeting of 4 LGBTQ flags combined to make a swastika as a statement that the LGBTQ is comparable to the Nazi regime, as in you can't talk about them, you can't say anything on them without being fucking immediately reprehended, and then got arrested immediately, proving his point.
Welcome to England, buddy.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're in America where at least you can still fucking talk shit about the queers online and not have anything done to you. Thank God. Thank God for the First Amendment. Yeah, right? Fuck it. ATF. We got a fucking... we got word that you don't respect the queers. Time to teach you something. Fucking putting Vaseline on his fucking billy club and shit.
Can only shout down, not deny the fact.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do from now on, too, is just boo people. If people start annoying me or saying shit that I don't want to hear, I'm just going to start booing them. Give me an example. Tony, tell me your favorite pattern of cutting grass.
Whatever somebody else is willing to do.
Boo! That's it. That's all I'm going to do to people from now on. That was just an example. I'm going to do that to people in real life, though. That's how we win arguments against the left, folks. Equality. The equality doesn't exist. I can treat you just like I treat everybody else. That's as far as equality really actually goes. You know what I'm saying? Every life is the same, yeah, for sure. But when it comes to are you equal to Michael Jordan in his prime? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Is any of our bank accounts equal to Trump? Are we equal to Trump? Absolutely not. I mean, and not, don't get me wrong, I don't like Trump. But you know what I'm saying? Equality is a falsehood.
Well, there, like was just mentioned here, equality of opportunity is one thing. And there is merit to that. Although,
What do you mean? That there is equality of opportunity, or there's none?
yes,
There's none. Depending on what family I'm born to is depending on how my life turns out. You're telling me that you have the same opportunities that a Rothschild would have?
I'm telling you that given specific education, training, and whatnot, you should have the equal opportunity of the next guy.
Nah. It's who you know.
And of course,
Who you know and who you are.
In fact, the big drug companies
Big drug,
spent
Trump,
nearly
Trump
technologies and
drugs.
jobs of the future.
Trump drugs.
Now law.
Have to watch the whole thing.
Yo, it's now law.
We're just watching the ad. Who are all these people? Who are you? Lost and fucking dazed and confused.
no shit, he looked like he sat there and had a fucking stroke right there.
He's totally,
Yeah.
he's dazed and confused.
Yep.
Yo, it's now law.
Any of you guys got a joint? It'd be cooler if you did.
I'm looking at that when it come on TV this morning. I'm like, Jesus Christ, is that fucking dead and they're running by electronics?
He's a fucking, he's a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic now. Oh, I don't give the pen to the black guy. Here, you look trustworthy.
They tried to steal it.
He's already tried to steal it twice.
Oh, looks like Corn Pop's uncle. He was always a thief.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Bad dude. Said, I bet you I'll wrap this bike chain around your head before you cut me with that knife.
Manson's like, oh fuck, what's this gonna cost me?
Yeah. Probably his next election.
What up, Muscles? I couldn't have said it any better myself. Bunch of ball garglers.
He certainly seemed about as democratic as Liz Cheney seemed Republican for the most part
Mm-hmm.
until this.
I like how he looked at the black. He was about to hand the pen to the black guy. Like, oh, nope.
So I said, man, it's like you had a fucking stroke right there on camera.
I'll never get my pen back if I give it to him. Yeah, this is the kind of shit. All this fucking gun news is depressing. This is why I'm quitting. I'm gonna go and be a monster hunter. Kinda like Supernatural, but I'm gonna try to stay away from the demons. And I don't got a partner. It's just gonna be me.
You notice that on all those TV shows, none of them fuckers are driving Kia.
I don't know. I'm gonna leave. My wife's gonna get the Kia. I'm gonna go and get a fucking 77 Chevelle or some shit like that. 67. 67 Chevelle? I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get an old ass fucking muscle car.
One of them four-door Chevelles.
Go hunt my ghosts in. Yeah, hell yeah. Maybe, you know what? I might go a different route and get like a Delta 88 or something like that.
Sounds like a tasty pick. It's still well above $4 a gallon for gas.
That's alright. Monster hunting. And once you kill the monsters, you just pick their pockets. And you live off of them. Monsters are pretty
You
rich.
see
most of the
monsters spend money.
monsters are pretty. They gotta live somehow. They have to buy dens for their pack of shits to sleep in. You know, Wendigos and fucking Jersey Devils and Chupacabras and shit like that. They gotta have some kind of money.
I don't know, man. The fucking X-Files showed the Jersey Devil living in fucking tree roots.
That's alright. I got a shovel. I'll put a shovel in my trunk. My trunk will be loaded up. Sawed-off shotgun with rock salt, some iron bars to hit ghosts with. Cause I don't
They're
know
load
how.
that fucker with dollar bills and gas cans.
Cause I don't know how fucking. I don't know how ghosts work either. I really don't know. I don't know if you can fight them. I don't even know if they're real or not. Some people say ghosts aren't ghosts, they're demons, they're spirits, or I don't know how that shit works. But I'm gonna have every fucking thing. Every fucking thing.
Oh, hell, you best look towards Suburban or something really big.
There's a lot of trunk space in the Delta. A lot of trunk space. Ah, shit. You know what? Damn it. Fucking, the Evil Dead used a Delta. I'll get a Cutlass Supreme. Or something. I don't know. Something with a lot of trunk space. And they'll pay. Maybe I'll just do all my monster hunting on YouTube and set up a Patreon. People will have to pay for that, ain't it?
The new thing I seen Dodge coming out with is one of them little fucking smallish SUV fucking pieces of shit that everybody else on planet Earth makes.
To do their monster hunting in? I mean, Tony, have you ever seen a movie from the fucking 30s and the 50s and that they're all horrible actors? None of them are good.
Have you ever seen a porno movie from the late 60s, early 70s?
Nope.
Because this is exactly that with no nudity or sex.
That's how every single movie from them days are. They all sucked. Everybody talks shit about Nick Cage. When Nicolas Cage is in a movie, he's always Nicolas Cage, and he's just Nicolas Cage playing the part or whatever. That's John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, not good actors. They suck too. Every movie Clint Eastwood was in.
How many awards have you won?
Every movie Clint Eastwood. Oh yeah,
Zero.
I'm sure.
So shut the fuck up.
Well, you know what? I haven't fucking gotten butt fucked by anybody in the fucking academy either, like Clint Eastwood and John fucking Wayne. So, you know, not as good as sucking dick as those gentlemen. But
you are.
bet I'm not. But yeah, all those guys sucked. You feel unlucky, partner? And that was Clint Eastwood and John Wayne put together to make one shitty actor.
See, if you'd have said Pilgrim, you might have got it somewhere, but you just completely fucked it up from your lack of knowledge.
That's what I'm saying. I just melded them both together, like I just said. God damn. That dementia's kicking in quick.
When it's time for Jimmy to take a fucking week off.
I'm with Jimmy on this one. Hell yeah. They sucked. What movie was this from? Same cadence, same bullshit every single movie. I don't care if he was a Green Beret or a cowboy. I've hurt Tony's feelings now.
No, you haven't.
I feel bad. Bullet was a 68 Mustang. I don't. Bullet was a 68 Mustang GT 390. Silver Bullet?
This guy's a fucking idiot. It's when it comes to cars on shows.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Couldn't be. The fucking, no, Silver Bullet was a movie, I think.
Do
right?
you even fucking know what the car and vanishing point is?
And what point?
Vanishing point.
Nope, never watched. First time I've heard of this fucking program.
Obviously, you don't seek out any automotive movie.
I don't seek out shit. If it falls into my lap, I'll watch it. If it's in my YouTube feed, I'll watch it. Don't take too kindly to besmirch the Duke and Clint. That's because you guys are fucking old. That's all you had was them. It's like me liking the fucking 67 Stingray. It's fucking the same thing. You're just sentimental. Sit back and watch him. He sucks. Only Steve McQueen movie I seen was when he broke out of that Nazi prison, and that movie sucked. That was boring, and all them old movies are boring and they suck. Even the Scarface one with Al Capone and all that shit from the 30s sucked.
Well, come on. I know for your level, anything that's not animated is tough to stick.
No. Anything that has these, see, I'm gonna fucking, any of that 20s through 50s talk, I don't want to hear it. It's bad acting. I do appreciate how they smacked around women in those times, though. You're acting crazy, you dame, and fucking. I like that. Dude, I'm younger than all of you, and I love old movies. Sorry that you have bad taste, Sammy. Apologize.
See, if you can't guess, Jimmy's going to be fucking gone the rest of the week.
I'm making my enemies now.
Okay, I would give you some of your argument if it were not for that very thing right there.
What?
Surplus.
What about it?
How much ammo did they fucking need when they were able to sell like 12 billion fucking rounds of 30-06 after World War II?
Yeah, that's how they make their money back. But that's
They make fucking money on that shit.
that they're getting money back. They're getting something back. It might be pennies on the dollar, but it's still something that comes back.
Less than fucking just not making it and using the ammo you already got. They don't fucking care about money.
The only thing that being the cheap part that they did was so that they could produce more. That was it. They could produce more, and then the fucking piss ants that they got out there in the field can carry more, so they can make them more money.
Dismantled all that 30-06 and recast the brass and made them twice as many 223 rounds for no money. At least no money expended on material. Is there surplus 5.56 out there today?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because they need a. Listen, they have a budget, so they have to continue to spend money out of that budget so they can keep the same number. If they kept all their extra shit, didn't have to buy more next year or whatever the fuck, then their budget would get lowered. Like, oh, obviously we're saving ammo, so we don't need to have the budget be this high. That it's all about money. Everything is about money. They need to throw that shit out so they could have an excuse to buy more new shit so they could keep their budget at the same number.
Wouldn't you like to be at the office when the people who do the general accounting oversight say, wait a minute, man, ammo lasts more than a couple of years and shelf life. We're just dumping this shit out. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, but they need that number to stay the same. So that's why they're throwing it out. That's why Outcast has experience with them throwing out brand new gear so he could alter his old piece of shit into something that's usable. Because they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about anybody. They only give a fuck about their budget and leaving their budget the same. That's it. They have nothing. Yeah. They don't give one fuck.
Gunmetal guy talking about being hounded by the SBABs, and he was hounded by the Air Force supply as well, but he had to wear glasses. I had a heart murmur. It was a pretty prominent one, but that's what kept me out.
Yeah, the only thing that kept me out was the fact that I had a sneaking suspicion that my government was lying to me.
I got a pretty good idea.
I do too.
Perot. Why a night striker mute when I command the phone?
Because he hates Chinese more than I do.
Oh, that's okay.
That's not entirely true.
Right.
Let's talk about your American second 2A. You like it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I like
Miraki.
it too.
Miraki.
I like it a lot. You making
Uh,
fun of me?
I can see where a Chinese person would like the American 2A, given the situation in their own country.
Yes, we have been making a battery power gun. This is stupid. What do we do? I fear more Japanese today than Chinese. But these are okay. These are okay. All right. You hear about the gun news, Disharika?
No.
No.
Tell us about it.
New York are trying to go back on the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said no.
No.
And then Texas, letting little kids carry guns. It's crazy. I love it 2A. Best 2A in the world.
This might be interesting if I could actually understand what the fuck is being said.
2A, good. Gun news. Jimmy left in his notes. Just type in a Google.
I've seen Jimmy's notes, so I fully understand.
Yeah, Jimmy's notes. I've seen them too. They're all over the place. But
Yes, a riddle shambled.
yeah.
A riddle shambled. They're everywhere.
Did you hear there was a shooting at Coney Island the other day?
Oh no.
Yeah. Apparently, with New York's infinite wisdom of gun control, apparently people are still shooting people up at Coney Island.
Well, is that because of the Supreme Court?
Lord knows. Lord knows.
I have many laws.
We have no idea. That's what.
Many. Gun firms like a Remington and Smith & Wesson grieve blue states for red ones. I
His
say.
accent's a little thick, isn't it, Tony?
I was just fixing to say, I'm sorry, but you're not going to get the fuck out of here because I can't hold a conversation with somebody I can't fucking understand.
I say, Shro. Gun firms.
I say good day.
Like a Remington. And a Smith & Wesson.
If I need to make it a little plainer, get the fuck out.
You're rude, American. Okay,
we need Jimmy back. I don't think this is gonna work out.
Jimmy back. But hold on. Try to figure out how to hang up. Okay.
The red button. Jimmy's gonna come back. It's like, the intern didn't work out. No, the intern didn't work out.
Fuck no, it didn't work out. His accent got like 7 times as thick the second time around.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell?
Hey, Jack.
He's back.
Y'all remember me?
Oh,
I just talked to y'all.
oh yeah.
You all remember this big white pointy hat?
Mm-hmm. You remember this big black foot?
13 loops.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving y'all. Bye.
I kind of like the black dude. At least he understands.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't mention the rope.
What the fuck do you think 13 loops are?
So you got, yeah, that's how you tie a noose. You guys are fucking running off all of my goddamn fucking, replacements. That we should open up a tattoo removal place. And what we do is we just take the patch of skin that has a tattoo and peel that off. And then do a skin graft from their leg. And it'll be like they never had the tattoo. No scarring, no marring, no sessions, None of that shit. Come in, we chop off that piece of skin, put another piece of skin on it, and then fucking get out of here.
Why not just go over it with flesh-colored ink?
That's too much. That's too much.
Granted, you'll have to be careful about sun exposure because tanning will cause a problem. You'll have this lighter colored patch.
Yeah, that is true, and it's still gonna be scarred, and you know that ink is gonna fade. And I'm just saying, cut a patch off of somebody and replace it, and then we could take the tattoo patch and still recycle that. We'll just throw it on a wrapper or something like that. They always want more tattoos.
I can tell you, when you skin graft something on, it doesn't look like it was untouched. It looks like skin was fucking grafted on. Plus, you get the scar where you took the skin off. You said the leg. Jesus, don't you listen?
Well, aren't scars cooler than tattoos anyway? You could make up some crazy story like, oh yeah, I fucking flew off of my bike going 217 miles per hour and fucking semi-truck hit me and I rolled and
I don't know if you got that big arched fucking Hitler across your chest. That might not.
Yeah, prison motherfucker. They got to get their shoulders taken off, their chest taken off, their back taken off.
They don't have that much fucking leg.
Yeah, they're going to be walking on toothpicks. You need to do muscle grafts and shit. Oh, my God.
I really have never been one that was into tattoos.
Yeah, nah.
Their
leg, Outcast. He says, where you getting their extra skin from?
I just said that.
I don't give a fuck. I wasn't paying it. I thought you already knew what a skin graft was and was trying to explain it to me.
I know what a skin graft is. I've had one. Fucking hurts.
You know what? I would almost bet money. Everybody that I know that's been shot and went into the hospital ended up getting a skin graft in some kind of way or another.
Unless it was a 25.
I'm so glad I didn't go to the hospital because
Then you didn't even need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, they would have of course. Come on now, you know these doctors. Instead of having a little L-shaped scar on my fucking arm, they would have fucking
4-inch square.
Yeah, they would have took a patch out of my shit. Here's the entrance wound. We need to cut here, and there it is in the skin. We're gonna cut there, and then we're gonna fucking cut here, and yeah, doctors love to cut motherfuckers. I wouldn't be surprised if there were serial killers out there that weren't getting caught. They're doctors. A made-up scenario here.
You don't say.
Say you're a felon, and you got a girlfriend. She lives in the house, and she has her own gun safe. Now somebody breaks in, and you are a felon, like I said, and you happen to get a hold of her gun and shoot the intruder. What happens next?
You give her the fucking gun and go hide?
Well, if you're going to do that, you give her the gun and then have her shoot one in the floor so the gunpowder residue's on her forearm and hand. And then you go scrub your shit with some hops number 9. But
if you hide well enough, they won't know you're there.
In a legal sense, though, let's say you want to do everything above the board.
You're going to fucking jail.
How about you, Chinaman? I know you guys don't got any good laws over there for guns or anything like that. I don't even know if you guys got guns. Last one I seen was battery powered. But
we use AK every day.
2A every day? I didn't hear you.
2AK every day.
2AK every day.
So you say felon defends home.
Yes.
Picks up gun. Owned by girlfriend.
But now let's put this a little bit clearer though. Now he doesn't necessarily have possession of it. He's not in possession of it 9 times out of 10. It was just this one time his wife got into the safe and wasn't able to pull the trigger, so he did the dirty work for her.
This is home defense?
Home defense. Somebody broke in and tried to kill and rape him.
You're going to have a good time when you get there.
Well, I like to remember a little word called discretion. I believe judges and police have it.
If you have same lawyer as X, Swalwell, and Fang Fang, you get off on technicality.
Y'all's accents are fucking awful.
You're having a hard time keeping up with character, aren't you?
Well, I just keep having these
No,
coughing fits. It's
Yeah,
horrible. I have coughing fits and
it
have to get
seems
off
really
the
natural
thing.
for Jimmy Dad Gay.
I think honestly, in that situation, if you were to defend your home and you were living with somebody who is a gun owner and you pick up that gun to defend the house, did you kill the intruder?
He's dead.
Okay, so a good defense attorney will argue castle doctrine versus unauthorized use of firearm, but it's one of those when seconds count situations. And at the most, honestly, I don't think a judge would prosecute that. I really don't. I mean, yes, you're a felon, but you're also trying to defend life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. And you know you're not supposed to have it, but the situation demanded it. This is kind of like when G Webs used to talk about once you've repaid your debt to society, you should get your rights back because what's the point of a correctional facility if you're still condemned on the way out? So there's that gray area, but I think a prosecutor wouldn't really push for that one just because it would look bad on him, and GOA would pretty much blacklist him from every case afterwards.
Yeah, and I mean, and then that would set a precedence too of that, like, well, maybe felons should have their rights reinstated or something. It might bring up one of
Yeah, they
those
don't want to
fucking
touch that.
case laws or whatever.
Exactly. They don't want to touch that. They would rather let the one go because they don't want a wave of, hey, that happened to me too, and I'm in fucking jail. That kind of
Looks like the Queen won't be molesting any more children. I just wanted people to understand that we're the same. We're both owned by the fucking same people.
Oh, here we go, throwing the Rothschilds under the bus again.
Well, not all of them, just the one, Nathan Meyer Rothschild, who just so happened to have a lead on the Battle of Waterloo with Napoleon and all that shit. And he knew that Napoleon was going to lose, but told everybody in publications and all that shit, because he was the banker for England. He was already of stature. Told everybody that it's over with. Napoleon won. Now all of a sudden Britain is worth fucking $1. He buys it for $1.50. Napoleon loses. Britain's worth millions again. Rothschilds win. And
Yeah.
this is one's Waterloo, 1815. This is 1815. And then I suggest that this was all in the works already, because remember now, the bankers are the ones that lend the people money, whether it was the guys in the revolution that decided to split away from England and England. They gave them both money, they gave them both loans. So ever since the revolution, ever since fucking wars that were happening before the revolution, it was all for economic growth. Every single war. So the War of 1812 that you want to say, well, they came back and tried to get us. No. They just wanted to make a little bit more money and have.
You realize that the line of succession for the royalty in England goes Charles, who's now king,
Yeah, he's the king.
then William, then William's children,
And that's all
then,
fine and dandy. But
then Harry.
But the Rothschilds still own them.
Right.
They do. It's
Tried to
documented
make
fact.
interesting conversation, and he threw his fucking bullshit out that I don't give a shit about.
Well, you should, because it's documented fact. They own you too, buddy.
I hope I cost them a lot of fucking money.
I'm sure you haven't. Not enough for it to matter.
Obviously, I'm not dead.
Under $1 million, well, he's fine. He could live.
They got every single American citizen or world citizen, however far you want to stretch it, on a fucking spreadsheet looking at their actuary
So Charles,
financial.
well, yeah, all they got to do is look up Waterloo. And you'll
I ain't
see.
looking up water. Fucking
telling-
Napoleon fucked up and lost.
I'm telling the people that care about their future and
Disclaimer here. If you care about anything, don't follow Jimmy's fucking advice.
yeah, because I'll open your eyes to the truth, and you might not like what you see. Wait, somebody left a. It says from Batman, crucial evidence. 1971 Argentinian karaoke.
Okay.
Let's see here. Press play. I don't think it's not going to come through on your side because this is a floppy disk. So I think you're going to have to fucking. This Batman guy has horrible old technology here. Alright, I'm gonna play it. You probably take you a couple seconds to listen to, but home is the valley, home is the city, home is unpretty, and home for me. Home is the darkness, home on the highway. Home isn't my way. Home I'll never be. Burn down the gate. Burn down the clock. There's no reason that you don't support the right. That's right. Okay. I'm burning the juice. I'm burning the juice. Oh God, you think you can do better than this? Oh please. None of you has the courage to come up here in the first place. Was that Hitler?
Box, ARs, and Ruger 1022s. You know, if they're perfection, perfect, great, wonderful things, why the fuck is there all the parts available to them?
Because people are faggots. Oh, I want to put a red magazine weld on it and fucking give it the butt plug and then put the shall not step on snack black plate on it and fuck, you know what I mean? Fucking, and it's gonna have a chrome extractor and chrome pins and the
Now-
front side. You're like, get the fuck out of here.
Now, if you could buy that little back plate replacement thing to make it full auto, I would seriously consider buying a Glock. Legally, I mean.
No, I didn't
I
write the
would-
list, but I should. I've been arguing forever that I should be, part of these fucking journalists bullshits.
Yes,
Yeah.
another voice of somebody who shouldn't be allowed to speak in public. The,
Which historical figure is overrated? It says it right there. I gave it away. Christopher Columbus.
the whole Glock 18 thing, I'd love to have one of those. We already covered the 1911.
Yeah, that's so bad that it's on the list twice.
Ah,
Don't get me wrong. I like the M1911 personally. It's got so much charisma dripping off of it if you get a good one. You need a wheelbarrow to catch it, It's got history. It has one of the best trigger designs ever. The fact that wide swaths of competition optimized race guns are based on it is not an accident. That said, it's over a century old and things have moved on a bit. It's not the absolute best gun for every occasion. There are many other options now, and you can pick something more suited to your application.
All right. Let me ask you this: what gun design today is not a century old?
Striker fired.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure.
Every fucking bolt action rifle back in the day was striker fired.
But they weren't in pistol form, though, were they?
If you sawed them off, they would be.
No one did that very much, did they?
I mean, the difference between striker and actual bolt action gun is that striker finished cocking the thing.
Well, it was a semi-automatic striker as well. You also had bolt action is bolt action.
They made Peterson devices to put on them.
Who cares? It's still the same thing. It's the same idea. Striker for semi-automatic striker fired hasn't been around for a century. Bam.
Better go look.
First,
Semi-auto's certainly been around.
Oh yeah, I'm not arguing that. Striker fire. It's gonna say whatever that weird ass fucking H&K pistol was from the
H&K,
70s.
yeah, I know. You sure that's it though? But
That's what Google's gonna tell me right
or
now.
is that the first polymer one?
Oh, okay, never mind. First striker fire pistol, classic design from what I've read. The Hugo Borchardt C93 has the first striker fired semi-automatic pistol in any quantity. Although well made, the C93 was bulky, ungainly looking. Was a bulky, ungainly looking pistol. One of those. So it was like a fucking.
Designed in what year is that? 1883?
Yeah, it was over 100 years ago. I just said that. Asshole.
Eats.
Destroys. Little encounter we had back there is a strong F2, F3 maybe.
Strong F2, F3 maybe.
That'd be sweet.
4 is good. 4 will relocate your house fairly efficiently.
Is there an F5?
He dropped his fucking fork.
Would that be like?
Is there an F5? Finger of God.
Have you ever seen an F5?
Just one of us.
Everyone did. Jimmy's just being something that did not be discussed.
Finger of God. Tony, do me a favor. Fucking tell me about, or just run down all the tornadoes. F1, F2, F3, F4, and then F5.
F1, F2, F3, F4, F5. It's not surprising that you wouldn't know, being you're scared to be in the same area where one might happen.
I won't be in an F1, asshole. Oh, shit. Jimmy's just being something that needs to be. Yeah. Yeah. Something that is very rarely discussed in the gun community. Somebody with a fucking brain. Every time you say something now, I'm gonna fucking drop. I need a plate and a spoon next to me at all times. Go on.
See, you think that you're funny, but nobody else.
With podcasts, it's like if you join another one, you get your name out there, to a larger audience, and then that bigger podcaster helps you get more subscribers to, listeners to send your message out. That's how it's normally supposed to work. And,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
and
get
that's
subs
why
off of each other.
That's why you interact with each other, and you promote each other's shows, so the both of your messages get out there to as many people possible. That's the end goal. But you got a lot of hate with people because people are assholes and people just want to see the world burn. So
Hell yeah.
instead of doing it the right way, they do it the wrong way, and they come up with reasons why they're failing because they're not doing it right.
Hell yeah. I just want to watch the world burn too.
Yeah, Jimmy, you want to watch it burn so you can get you can put your weenies on a stick and put it over the fire, and you can make yourself s'mores too.
Yeah, and I could get content out of it. She is. Hey, listen. listen. In this bitch's defense, right? She did say, if you leave me alone, I'll be able to calm down, but you won't leave me alone, and I keep getting angrier and angrier. So if this fucking faggot would stop being like, tell me your feelings, Vanessa, don't feel it, or whatever the fuck this bitch is saying to this fucking lady, he probably wouldn't get hit. Kind of like a look at what you make me do to you situation, if you will. Tony disagrees.
That is your problem.
See? He even says it. That is your problem. You see? He wouldn't leave her alone, and now he's got her walking over glass to fucking beat his ass.
I'm making stop. Please.
Come here. You want to fight? You want to see the angry person? Come here right now.
I beg you, Wampa, please stop.
Martha. Her name is Martha.
Please stop. Please stop.
Is that Martha?
Please stop. Stop. Please stop.
Come here.
Please stop. Please stop. But please stop.
Oh, I just missed it. Okay, hold on.
You want to fight? You want to see the angry person? Come here right now.
I beg you, Wampa, please stop.
Martha, yeah.
Misty
Martha.
Confused looks like this for pussies.
Martha. Maybe his mom's name was Martha and she got killed in an alley when he was younger, and as soon as he found out that her name was Martha, he couldn't kill her. Like obsolete in the gun channel community or whatever the fuck.
Call that ostracized.
Ostracized, blackballed. Who would do an RIP chat video for one of us?
Well, I'd say that the guys in the chat right now might get together and say, I can't believe it took them this long to get gone.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, none of these motherfuckers are gonna even miss us when we could disappear today.
I doubt that they would actually open YouTube and start something, but they'd probably jump in if somebody did.
Yeah. Or if something in the news happened, like they're about to do the rest in peace Jimmy chat, but then a fucking mass shooting happens or something, and they just delete the title and go off of that.
Yeah.
This one, warning for everybody out there. And once again, this is educational, so we can see what not to do. And it's not a child. This is a grown person working as a security guard. But viewer discretion advised. Half his face gets blown off. It's grainy though.
What, are you afraid it's going to get up and shoot you?
I mean, you haven't seen the TV? They shoot people, man. No, it's not that. It's just because, I mean, fucking somebody busts my door down while I'm sitting there in mid shit, turd hanging out of my ass, and my gun is down the hallway on my chair. I'm fucked. I got a little knife shower. There's always a little knife in my shower. But fucking, that's not gonna help me. James from the Early Watch Chat and the New Watch podcast, where we promote the Second Amendment and all constitutional freedoms while trying to keep a sense of humor about everything that's going on in the world today. I'd like to introduce you to my cousin. Take it over, bud. Hey there, everybody. It's me, Vin Dipolino over here. I also have a YouTube channel. I do movie reviews. I've done marijuana strain reviews, and I plan on doing food reviews here. So keep your eyes peeled over there, and hopefully me and my cousin Jimmy over here could get a better relationship, maybe work together more often.
But every once in a while, I will sleep. Alcohol doesn't help either. Actually, if I get loaded, I sleep less. I will go to sleep, but I wake up early and usually really fucking sick.
That
Not
sucks.
puking sick, but sick, feel like I shouldn't have done all that shit before.
Yeah, life of regret. A morning of
Yeah,
regret.
exactly.
Yeah. It's horrible.
But even as a little bitty kid, I was always, of all the grandkids and stuff, I was always first.
Was that a Christmas time kind of thing or something, so you can get all the
Well,
presents?
Christmas or summertime. No, it wasn't for getting presents. It was just that was the way my brain was.
Did you guys get a lot of presents on Christmas?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was the first,
Oh, you were the. Oh, so you were the favorite.
and I did die according to the papers, but I was born premature, died. So, yeah, I got a lot of presents.
Your death was in the papers?
Not the papers at the hospital. Yes, it was in papers at the hospital that I did die.
Oh, I thought you meant your death
And
made
was
the
35.
newspapers.
No, hell.
Like you were the local kid, Tony York dies but comes back to life or something like that.
I learned a new malady on the beach at St. Malady, yeah.
You're gonna have to refresh my ignorant mind there. What the fuck is that? Or
Medical
are you saying
condition.
melody?
Malady.
What is a melody?
Malady.
Melody.
Mal. M-A-L. Jesus Christ.
Like
You
it
guys
goes
got
with a
talk to
song.
hang with me. I learned what is known by others as what is sun poisoning.
That's what melody is?
Malady is like a fucking illness, you goddamn goofball.
The tribe represented in the nation, represented in the movie, the homies, which I thought was at first I thought it was a joke. Like, oh, the African tribe called the homies. What do they ride around in Cadillacs and bandanas there? But they're real. Solidarity with the women of her country. The first time in 43 years, a female Iranian athlete, Elnaz Rakabi, competes in an international event without her mandatory headscarf. She will almost certainly face prosecution. And I'm
What the
wondering,
fuck ain't these fucking loud ass bitches over here going over there to help their supremely oppressed women?
because they're oppressed over here too, Tony. They got to fucking deal with high gas prices. They got to deal with fucking retail prices going up. They have to deal with, their fucking hair,
Makeup
their
shortages.
nails. Yeah, you can't test makeup on animals anymore for them. So like they're going through some hard shit over here too right now.
The only gun I'd consider it'd have to be a Barrett.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not gonna ever happen.
Exactly. That's the point. That's the point.
What was that gun that Kentucky Ballistics about killed himself with?
Yeah,
One of those.
that
Oh
was
yeah,
an
I'll buy
AR
you.
with a
I'll buy you
PPD.
3 of those motherfuckers, man. They're only like I don't even think they're
because I don't want that
$1,000.
blowing up in my face. No, thank you.
Use good ammo and blow up.
Use slap rounds that you fucking bought from some weird guy at a swap meet.
It looked like they might have been tampered with, but shot him anyway.
Yeah, these might have been tampered with. Let's check it out. I don't feel bad for that dude, man. Like I don't know how come everybody's like, oh goodness me, I hope he's okay. That's a horrible accident and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
What he did with it after the fact is pretty good, though.
Well, it was genius. He probably gained a good billion subscribers and then fucking got the bigger YouTube channels to feel sorry for him because he's a fucking moron and Yeah, he
Yeah,
won. He definitely won.
yeah, he's definitely improved his station for sure.
I can appreciate the fact that he admitted he was an idiot, but you're not telling any regular gun guy here anything new. You're not helping us by saying, yeah, it was 'cause I bought a slap round from the fucking swap meet and it looked tampered with, and we already know not to shoot that guy.
No shit.
You should have known not to shoot that either, you fucking idiot. Especially out of it was a breech-loaded fucking 50 BMG, if I'm not
That
mistaken.
fucking had a pipe cap screw on the
Yeah,
end of
you were
the
shooting
chamber.
a fucking Royal Nunsuch gun with a suspect slap round. You got what you deserved, buddy. Consider that fucking thumb in the neck a goddamn, what's a god slap in the wrist.
Right?
I made a fucking million off them shirts.
Oh yeah, stick a thumb. Oh yeah. And yeah, he's a fucking hero. Like I said, now is the time, fellas. We got to do something epic because we could become millionaires and famous for being stupid right now. This is the best time.
Night strike. Meet me at the range.
Hey everybody! We at Planned Parenthood have noticed since the major blow we've taken with the Roe decision, less and less women are murdering their unborn children. We've done everything we can from giving soon-to-be murderers, I mean mothers, false hope, to fighting to get the latest terms possible. We almost got up to like 6 months old in some states. So, with the changes, we must adapt our tactics to destroy families and divide our nation. That's why here at Planned Parenthood, we now have on-staff pharmacists that not only carry Plan B pills, but hormone blockers and hormone replacements. Because if you're not murdering your child, then you must be a man. Or, if you just missed the threshold of killing your child, you can always kill its future with hormone blockers. So come on down to Planned Parenthood. First consultation is free if you have the proper insurance. Planned Parenthood is not a government organization and shall not be held liable for anything we do ever. Paid for by the taxpayers of America. Said he was listening to Bone Thugs and Snoop Dogg. Shouldn't he have a whole nother accent?
Yeah, that's looking south.
Hey, what up, y'all? I'm Sean Connery. Here to tell y'all about the Ukrainian and Russian.
Well, I noticed you didn't throw in the Asian slang shit in there.
Hey, what up, Yara?
There you go.
Yara hitting them switches on them cataracts?
Wow. That went dark.
You eat a crib of bread in my hood.
If that's offensive, Sean, I'm truly sorry, but it's funny as fuck.
Jimmy is funny.
I know, bitch ass nigga. Who does that weird shit? I've seen weird shit like that in a movie where a guy will like press his face against the bitch he's trying to fuck. I've never done that move though. Just smush your head into somebody and rub your nose up them. Now, Tony, you're an old man. Is that just some cutesy, adorable grandpa shit, or is that weird?
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm glad I'm not alone on that one.
Unexpected $450 expense.
Did you have to get trifocals?
No. The old lady did. I did. I got bifocals for my normal pair and regular ones for my shooting ball.
It's getting harder and harder to see, huh?
Some ways, yes. Hard as fuck to try to read shit. But my regular vision, 6 one, half dozen the other if I wear glasses. The way my vision's fucked up, if I have the glasses on, I can't see the gun sight clearly.
But that's like a fucking, it cancels itself out because then if you don't have your glasses on, you can't see, right?
I can't see distance stuff clear, but I can still see well enough to hunt and shit like that. I mean, I could see a squirrel, and I could even see his eye, but I, couldn't really tell if he's got eyebrows or shit like that, or eyelashes or anything like that. I lose a lot of real fine detail. It's like driving down the road. I can't see blades of grass. I see green. And I know that it's grass, so my mind probably fills in that much. But put the glasses on and I can see the fucking blades of grass.
How can someone go on in their life without seeing grass anymore?
I don't know.
I said I see it. And we're not talking the same grass. Fucking marijuana.
Because what happens when Russia decides to keep all the Crisco from us, Tony?
We do the raising of the Crisco. They don't.
Oh. Well, that's just like pretty much like squeezing out fucking ducks and shit like that, ain't it? Or whatever. Wringing out a duck to make Crisco?
Crisco's
cover.
Plant-based.
Wringing out an orchid to make...
Oh, you grew up in the fucking city.
Well, yeah. Anybody ever wring out a duck for some cooking grease? Oh, shit. Go outside.
I don't
Come
know
on.
about duck, but there's a bunch of them that just shake it out of a hog's belly.
Possum's pretty greasy. I'm just going to
You're
start.
always playing possum.
I'm just going to start shoving liberals into wine press and distill the drippings.
I wouldn't want that. That's pure toxicity. I
Yeah.
don't want that.
Unless I can
That shit belongs in a landfill. There you go.
All right. Me and Shawnee were having like a fucking kind of a half-assed conversation over here on the Discord. So I'll play the part of Sean. You guys just jump in, whatever. We're just talking here. I was talking to my wife about Brittany Griner, and she thought that it wasn't fair. So you guys are familiar with what's happening to this bitch, right?
Nope. Don't care.
Russian prison for breaking Russian law.
Exactly, yeah. But she did do an appeal, and it got turned down. But they are giving her a deal, well, a Russian kind of a deal. That fucking
8 years and 364 days.
Yeah, no, kind of, Tony, kind of, because we'll take off some of the days from the preliminary trial and the hearings and shit like that, and it'll so maybe like a 8 years and fucking, you know what I mean, like 10 weeks or something. But yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, my argument back to my wife is that if it was you, some bitch, not a famous bitch, not an NBA bitch, not an LGBTQ bitch, just some bitch, you would sit the fuck down and do 9 years and nobody would help you. Nothing would happen. Your family might write a letter or two to the government, but you probably wouldn't make the news. So fuck Brittany Griner. Let her sit. She broke, like you said, Tony, she broke their law, so she's dealing with their consequence. Is it absurd? Is 9 years absurd for some shit like that? Of course. But look at California. They got a 3-strike law. I'm sure there's some people in there sitting down for some fucking hard time for bullshit. And then nonetheless, it might seem preposterous to us, but she didn't break American laws. She broke Russian laws, so she's dealing with Russian consequences.
Yeah.
That's it in a fucking nutshell.
I had a dream that we didn't judge people by the content of their character, but by the color of their political party. I had a dream where little black children and little white children can decide what gender they want to be hand in hand, no matter their age. I had a dream that Kanye West called out the Jews for owning everything. And then all the Jewish-owned companies that Kanye was tied to cut ties with Kanye. And no one in the public saw the irony in that. I had a dream. Oh, I had a dream. And I still have a dream A dream deeply rooted in the American dream. One day this nation will rise up and live up to its creed. We're here, we're queer, and we're not going anywhere. Thank you. You know, um, I believe now that I know like what autism is and all that shit that I have autism.
No shit.
I'm pretty sure I'm full on autistic. Cause I was looking at the show and like scheduling it and shit like that on the YouTube thing, and I was like, oh, that's on Halloween, so I studied.
You're a butterfly.
So, yeah. And I stumbled over my Lego set and forgot all about the show.
Okay, folks, for the early watch, what should our main channel be? The early watch or the new watch?
Yeah, for the New Watch podcast, what should our main channel be? The
It's
early
the
watch or
fucking
the
early
New Watch
watch.
podcast?
Stop trying to change goddamn name.
EW and then fucking NWP. I'm gonna ask my community, Tony, and stop putting bias out there, because people are gonna try to kiss your
Bias
ass.
out there. It's true.
What should the main channel be? This one or the one we've been doing for like the better part of a year now? Early watch 100%. That's Tony. Hold on, I'm voting.
Yes, it is.
Voting too, motherfucker. There you go. Oh, somebody else voted. You know what? I got another channel, bastards. I bet you more than people won't fucking vote. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming, Tony. New Watch podcast. Boom, 50-50.
Stop playing the goddamn political game, you this cocksucker.
Hey, I'll resurrect the dead in this motherfucker to prove my point. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Early Watch. I'm Jeremy James, and with us, as always, Mr. Tony Yerk.
What the fuck's the matter with you?
Yeah, what up, Tony? And we got the Night Strike. What's up, Night Strike?
Yo.
Yeah, hell yeah, my ninjas.
And this cheap fucking 1911 was grouping better than Colt. Every time he ran the guy. And it was clearly better. And he's going on because they're both his. That, he didn't think that cheap one. I can't remember the brand of it. It's something I've not ever heard of. I don't know if this would be capable of combat accuracy. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? This fucker's at 30 feet putting one whole groups in the paper where the Colt's doing about 2 inches.
Yeah.
I love these guys. They're trying to justify the high-end guns over the cheap-ass gun that's shooting better.
Well, that's just how. That's that like snob mentality. That's that fucking. That's really why I don't talk to most people that are in the gun community at all, because most, mine's better than this, and then I got a flashlight on it with a MOS and a RMR and front gyrations, and I can't stand half of these motherfuckers. It's all about who has the best shit.
Oh, I know it.
It's not who has who can work their shit the best. You see these goofies doing fucking drills. You see these fucking 400-pound motherfuckers stumbling through a IDPA match, and fucking they think that they're John Wick, but they're not.